to join me for my very first podcast. I am Kim, your host of Ball Talk, and I have two special, lovely guests here today with us, all the way from Bossier City, Louisiana. Is that where we at? Okay, all
Yes,
right,
yes,
Bossier
indeed.
Streetport. For those that don't know where that's at on the map, it ain't
Yeah,
quite in the boot, but
yeah,
we up there.
that's right.
We up there. We up there.
That's right.
So I just want to get into it first and foremost. For those that don't know, Ball Talk is the face, okay? It's an inspirational show, motivational to encourage people to just keep going, dig in, do what you do. And we're here to support that. So, the title of my show today is Still Striving because I think that sometimes people forget when you're in the momentum and you get
Yeah,
discouraged, you
right,
forget
right.
about what you about and what you're doing and you lose track, you lose focus. So today I want to bring on my two lovely special guests. First and foremost, Mr. Crucial. Mr.
Hello,
Crucial.
hello, everybody.
All right, Crucial.
Yeah.
Hey. Crucial is an actor. Well, he's an artist.
Yeah,
He's an actor.
yeah,
He's a father.
yeah.
He all that. He got a whole lot of titles, y'all.
Husband.
Husband.
Yeah.
He got a lot of
All
titles,
that.
y'all. I don't know how he's doing it, but hey. And his lovely wife, Miss Crucial Love.
Hello.
No, I can't give y'all the government name. We don't need because I don't know who looking for who looking for you.
No.
Who's looking for you? We don't give governments out, but
Right,
you know,
right.
no, seriously though. But at the end of the show, we definitely will try to have that information up if you would like to reach out to him. But we want to go ahead and get into it with them. So again, welcome, Crucial.
Hello,
And
hello.
Crucial Love.
Hello.
So I just wanted to ask. I start out with just a few questions, and it's just simple. Who is Crucial?
Crucial is a 1984 baby boy that was born in Des Moines, Iowa,
All right.
and
all right, Iowa.
and the star was born then. I likes to rap, sing, multi-talented.
Wait, you can sing too?
Yeah, I do a little
I
song.
thought you just wait.
No.
We passed the bebop, right?
Yeah.
I thought you just rap.
No, I know how to sing too.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, see now you done told me something.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, we might want to get you to spit a couple of bars while you in here. All right. But okay, go ahead. So Crucial, how long have you been rapping?
All right. Well, hey, we'll make 23 years to this day as I'm speaking right now.
23. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How did it come to you? What did you do? What brought you on to like the rap thing?
Actually, it was in my blood. What's so crazy about it? Didn't know it though.
Okay.
But I'm gonna take y'all back. So when I was about I want to say probably about 8, in elementary, I started as flipping and gymnastics, right? So I was
Okay.
real good at that
Okay.
while I was in elementary school. And I decided to stick with that for a little while, and then I got tired of doing it. So when I hit about the age of 12, that song Genuine came out, was like Pony, I believe.
Oh, it's about the ride the pony.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, yeah.
This is
Real talk.
wait, ride
Yeah.
the pony for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
I liked the song so much that I decided to learn it and start singing it.
Okay.
And what's so crazy about it, I ain't know how to sing until I learned that song. That's what's so crazy about it. Right? No, real talk.
Okay.
So and I'm learning the song, and in my middle school, we had a talent show coming up.
Okay.
And so me and one of my homeboys went to school with, his name was Lance. And we clicked up and we did the talent show and we killed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the
Yeah.
song Pony?
Yeah, the song
See, man,
Pony.
we gotta go ahead and
And-
give you them props.
And the song Candy Rain, the group So For Real.
Really?
Yeah, I learned that song too. It was bomb. Yes, indeed. On everything.
It's
Yeah.
just singing for me. I'm still in awe. Because what people don't know is that I have close ties with y'all. And I know
right.
y'all personally.
Right.
But what I didn't know is that you knew how to sing.
Yeah.
It was like killing me, man.
Yeah.
I never
Yeah.
knew the singing part.
Yeah.
You know, but anyway, I ain't gonna steal your shine. Go ahead and make it happen, because boy, I'm still
Yeah.
trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
In awe.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Okay, and then from there, so you know, you got Drew Hill, you got Jagged Edge,
Mhm.
shoot, Darnell Jones. Now, remind you, at this time, I had all them tapes.
Oh,
I'm singing all these
Wait, did
songs.
he say tape?
Yeah, I went throwback.
He's giving
Yeah.
our age.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. You ain't got
Yeah.
you ain't got to tell our business like that.
I'm
just saying.
sorry, but
Like,
hey,
you said tape.
I'm just being real with the talent.
Still you, who still use tapes, man?
Yeah.
Like, do you still have some of your tapes? Like for real, are you like a clutterbug? Like, still kind of hold on to that?
No, really, I'm gonna be real. I got rid of them in 03. Real talk.
In the 2000s, you got rid.
Yep. I was gonna hold on to them, but in 03, I got rid of them. Real talk. And guess how many I had though? Over about 200. Real talk.
Cause
I love music that much. Yeah.
So wasn't CDs introduced to us around that time?
Yeah, a little bit. I had the CDs too, but yeah, mainly I had a lot of tapes too.
It was just the tape.
Yeah.
So we in this digital crazy world right now. So I already know how that goes. People probably looking at you still had the big box too, the box. You know, where you hold it up on the show.
No, I had a little cassette radio though in the room at the time though. But yeah, I ain't had
you didn't go, you didn't go out in public with it, right?
No.
Well,
It was just for the room purposes.
Just for the room. I understand. It's understandable.
That's right.
Because you know they was gonna clown you for real.
Oh yeah, of course. I ain't gonna go out like that.
You holding a cassette, but you know what? I can't knock it because without cassettes, you know, we used to if you had a double cassette player. You know how you could play on one and record on the other one, and you can catch your voice on it too. You know, we rolling it. You know, we swear we could do some things.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey.
things. Yeah.
We needed to get music with them tapes though.
Oh yeah, and even with that, when that left, I think good music left too. I mean, like real talk, good music left.
Right.
It's just something about nowadays the music that's being pushed out is either about drugs or sex or money.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, nobody's really spitting out the lyrics where it's about something that's motivating and positive, because truth be told, we're dying off. Our generation is, and it's our babies that's left, and our babies, grandkids that's left now, and there is no, what do they have to hold on to? Because our old school Luther and everybody's gone.
Yeah, everybody.
Gone.
And what's so crazy, we was just talking about that. Matter of fact, you know the great rapper Coolio, he just passed away a couple days ago.
Yeah, I just heard about that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It crushed the rap game.
Hit number one again.
Yeah, again.
Wow.
Yep, number one right now.
So they playing it. He's in circulation.
Yeah,
right?
big time.
Yeah, that's insane.
So big shout out to Kulo and his family, and RIP. You know, rest in peace, my brother.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Did great things.
So back to you, 2003. You got rid of the cassettes, and what was the transition for you as far as moving from singing to rapping?
All right. So bam. Let's take it up a little bit. 1994, I want to say probably 94, 95. Let's say when Bone Thugs came out with the Thuggish Ruggish Bone. That song came out and the video came out. Hey, it was on cracking. No, because when I first heard it, man, the song sparked something in me. Like in the way they rhyme on that song, it sparked just something in me. Now, remind you, I ain't even know I know how to rap then.
Oh yeah, because you was still on the singing.
Yes. So it's all singing, right?
Okay.
But when that song came out and I heard them dudes spit on that song, I don't know, something just jumped in me and I just started learning how to freestyle.
Just freestyling.
Yes, freestyling.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So back in my neighborhood, I got to tell this story too now. Okay, so my partner, his name Corlin Thomas, he go by Cole Lane. He stayed next door, where we were staying in our neighborhood, in Riverwood Apartments in Beaufort. So, my dad had gave my mom some money for me for school that year, right?
Right.
So my mama told me, she said, "You go to that mall, make sure you get your school clothes. I want to check by the time you come back, you know, what all you got." Okay. So bam, I was like, all right, yes, ma'am, I'm gonna do that. So me and my boy Lane, we go to the Bossier Mall. Now, remind you, I was supposed to be in school shopping. Okay.
Right.
So I'm in school shopping. Back then, you know, Radio Shack was out, right? So
Radio Shack.
My boy,
I'm really telling that age for real.
Yeah. my boy Lane say, man, let's go on Radio Shack, man. And it got all like this music stuff in there. So we go check it out. So we going up. And we walking up, we run across the old karaoke machine with the tape with the mic.
Oh,
He's like, hey,
man.
bro, you know, man, we can finally go ahead and start recording, man. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You might want to go and try to see what's up, man. Go and grab it. I said, man, I can't grab that, man. I said, if I get this, man, my mama gonna kill me, right? Man, we talked about it. We sit there and stare at it. I said, man, hey, I'm gonna have to take this whooping. I'm finna get this.
You
So-
know how that was back in the day. You get beat.
Right, right.
Mama told you take this money, go
Re-
do what you supposed to do.
Real deal Holyfield.
You can't.
So let him behold. I go back with the karaoke machine. We rode up there on the bike.
Wow.
And I was on the handlebars and we had pegs and all that. So I'm up front, so holding on to it. So we pull up to the house. My heart beating. I
Yeah.
said, man,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
telling Lane the whole time, man, mama
He
kill
finna
me
get
by the
killed.
time I get back. I'm gonna get
He gonna
murdered.
get killed, Crucial Love. He
So-
gonna get killed. Murder there.
I go in there. I leave the karaoke machine outside first.
Yeah,
I
you
go in there. So mom say, so where school clothes at? I said, mama, I ain't talked to you about something. What? Where your stuff at? I said, hold on, let me talk. Just give me a second. I said, come walk with me to the front door real quick.
Oh,
She got up off the couch and then we walked to the front door. And then I cracked the door. I said, just look outside on the front porch. Just
you didn't
just
want
go
to
ahead,
tell.
open. Just open up and then just kind of peek. So she opened up and she looked outside. She said, what's this?
It ain't
I
school
said,
clothes.
I took that money and bought the karaoke machine
Oh,
with the money. She said, you did what? I
oh yeah,
said,
she finna beat you.
I kind of took out running then. And
Yeah.
then she said, come here. So I went back over there. And she said, I really want to murder you right now, but I'm not. She said, because I understand what you're telling me is you love rapping. And
That's
I know
what's
this,
up.
and that's why you got it. But don't ever in your life do this again. I'm gonna let you go ahead and keep this. And
That's
we
a
gon-
freebie.
and when I get paid again, next week, we're gonna get your school clothes. Well, I was so happy.
I know
All I
you
did is
was.
grab my mama and kissed her a million times. I
That's
ran back
what's
outside,
up.
told my boy,
Mama
we damped
support
it up
that
like a mug.
dream.
Yeah. So she
support
should,
that dream.
and that's
yeah.
when it really started. So
Yeah.
after that, I got to keep that, and then I started freestyling, made my own tape and stuff, and I made a couple of them. And the first tape I did was called Toothpick. That was my first rap name. I went by Toothpick
By
at
Toothpick.
that time.
Okay.
Right?
So Toothpick was your first.
Yeah, that's my
rap
starter.
name.
That's
Your
my starter.
Toothpick.
Yeah.
Toothpick. What? Toothpick?
Well, I was, slim and skinny. I always been slim and skinny growing up. So,
What is you now?
well, I mean, I'm still. Hey, I got a little
Yeah,
weight.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit more.
little more.
But yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What's the Toothpick and what that is?
Yeah, it was Toothpick
But you
back
gotta
then.
evolve with time.
Right,
You
right.
You can't stay Toothpick forever.
Exactly.
Like, just like
Exactly.
Lil Bow Wow, Lil Wayne.
Right.
You can't stay Lil
Right.
forever. You gotta evolve.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
Okay, that's what's up then.
So, like I said, my name was Toothpick at the time, and then when I made my first cassette tape, I named it Toothpick, the Camouflage Soldier.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So I took that, and then I made a lot of copies, and then I started selling around the neighborhood for $5.
That's what that is. That's that hustle talk.
And
That's hustle for real.
Nobody taught me that. It just like I said, it just hit
That's
me.
that
You know what I'm
hustle,
saying?
Getting on your grind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it started from there. And like I said, it was almost to the point to where it's like I grabbed something out the sky with it.
Yeah.
And then started hustling with it. And it worked. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then from there, I kept doing my thing. And I had a couple homies that made beats. One of my partner named Kenny stayed across the street at the time too.
Mhm.
So I had like a little keyboard, and he was good at making beats.
Yeah.
So he started making the beats for me on my the Camouflage Soldier
Camouflage Soldier.
mixtape.
Yeah. Okay.
So and then my boy Lane, he joined in, and then I had my homeboy Jet. Then I ended up turning into a group, right?
Okay.
So I had another little homie that started coming around. His name is Dornell, right?
Okay.
So he was like probably like 12, I want to say at this time.
Oh, so
11.
y'all was still young.
Yeah, we was young.
Like,
Yeah, we
You
young.
weren't
young.
even quite teenage-ish
Right.
yet. You kind of there, but you're
Yeah.
not there yet.
Yeah.
So you're still young doing your thing. Okay.
So he started coming around and stuff, and he try to come over and come in the room and stuff, and So my mom was cool with it. So we ended up letting them in or whatever. And then we all just started making music right out my room.
Okay,
And,
so you collab with the group. You
mhm.
started out pretty much solo,
Yeah,
you know, and then collab
yeah,
with the group
yeah, and then
together. Okay.
friendship turned to a brotherhood, and then ended up forming a group and come to Camouflage Soldiers, right?
Okay.
So, and that consists of me, Crucial,
Okay.
Portland, Cole Lane, then got Dornell's Money, and then my other
Okay.
partner, Jacoby, which is Jet Boy. Right
So
now.
the birth of Crucial
Mhm,
is
turned
when
into
you
Camouflage
turned it,
Soldier.
was
Yeah.
from Camouflage Soldier.
Right.
Okay.
Yep,
And you
yep,
guys were how old again?
Oh,
At the
okay.
time?
Now when we first got started, I was like, I want to say probably like 15.
Just right at that teenage, like, hey, I
yeah,
got my thing.
Yeah.
Have you always felt like music was just your thing? Like, this is what I want to do. It's like this dream. This is me. This is what I got.
Yes. When
Okay.
I first made the first tape, and I noticed I can start selling it around the hood like that. I
Mhm.
know I had something. And then from the
Okay.
love of it, the
Yeah.
birth of it was awesome.
Absolutely.
Then we turn around, let's say, I want to say probably the year 2000, 99, 2000.
Okay.
We end up meeting this other producer,
Mm-hmm.
and he was interested in us at the time, and he took us to a studio.
Okay.
And then we ended up creating a song called Get Your Knees Low out of the studio. And at that time, we were signed to a record label called Boss City Records.
Okay.
At this time.
Okay. Is
And,
that like a independent?
Yeah,
type
it was
label type
independent at
thing?
the time.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
independent. Yes, it was. And came out with a song called Get Your Knees Low. Then we recorded a couple other songs behind that song too.
Mm-hmm.
And it was other guys on the record label at the time, and they made a compilation CD out of all the songs and stuff. So we made a CD, and then he started getting us shows and stuff, and we performed everywhere. I swear,
Okay.
everywhere. Like every weekend, we was going somewhere. Every weekend, we was on the radio. Our songs on the radio,
Okay.
locally.
So how that feels? Your first song
Oh,
on the radio. It's
when-
like, oh, this me?
Yes,
Like,
it was a blessing. I remember when the song came on that night. Me and my mom were just, we were just happy. We were just hugging and just, thanking God. What it brought us.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
we
the
ain't doing
publicity.
this for
You still
nothing.
teenagers,
Yeah,
right? Still
teenager.
teenagers, and you're like,
yeah.
man, I didn't even know, man, my song on the radio.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
When that song hit the radio, it's the greatest feeling I ever felt in my life. It's almost like a person on drugs and they get that high.
Yeah.
Well, you get that high.
Yeah.
And it's
you
a high
wanna
that
keep
you
going.
want to keep going, and you
Yeah,
get addicted.
yeah.
And over time, the more any artists that do music or did shows, that get addictive, and you just
Yeah.
you stuck with this lifestyle, and
Yeah.
you got to keep going. Because if you don't keep going, it's any artist out there. If you don't keep going,
You
and nobody
plateau,
believe in
yeah.
you, it ain't gonna
Yeah.
happen.
And
It takes you
speaking of-
first off to keep your dream going. First off.
Absolutely, because
Right.
speaking of that, like that's with anything. If you don't water it, it's dead.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
you gotta put
Mhm.
you got to put the work in.
Right.
You want something, and so often people see the outside of it. They see the fame, so to speak,
Right.
but they don't know the struggle that it took to get to where you are.
Right.
I mean, to us, and I know you're giving like the watered down version of how you became Crucial.
Right.
But at the end of the day, that took
Blood, sweat, and tears, and a lot of determination, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of trials and tribulations, came with this.
Mhm.
It was hard, but I
Yeah.
kept God first, and I
Yeah.
always pray, and everything that I do, I keep him first.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I done went through a lot.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
I ain't let nobody, get in between my dreams. And
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't care
Because
who
your
it was.
dream is that's you. That
Right.
is you.
Right.
You can't let or allow other people
Right.
to take that away from you, because
Right.
that's all that you have. It's almost like when someone say, hey, I give you my word. All they got is their word.
Right.
At the end of the day, I don't care
Right.
what you push it out there.
Right.
You gave me your word, and I'm expecting you to stand by that.
Right.
So
Exactly.
your dream is all you got.
Right.
Nobody knows that drive like you
Nobody.
do. So
Nobody.
you can't just quit
Yeah.
on yourself. 'Cause
Right.
once you quit on self, that's it.
Yeah.
It's like man, how do you expect someone to believe in you when you don't even believe in yourself?
Yep.
You know,
that's right.
so I feel you on that one. And just to kind of switch gears a little bit, with your music and stuff like that, you're an artist,
Right.
and you do act as well.
Yes.
Big ups to Mike Green
Yeah.
for the recent movie
Michael
that you
Green.
got
Yes.
that recently did. Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, the movie Blind Confession. It's an awesome movie, and anybody out there watching, y'all go check it out. It's on Tubi, TV right now, on Prime Video, and a lot of other streaming sites. But that's the two most popular people watch. So go check it out. But on Blind Confession, it's a faith-based film, a little drama feel, but overall, it's a little mash, a little bit of everything. But I play a guy named Raymond Chicago Tyler on the film. I'm a drug dealer. Yep. I'm a drug dealer,
No offense to my other sister mate podcast. Chicago.
Yeah.
I know she listens.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Yeah.
But it's all good though. I like Chi-Town, so it's all good. But so what's your role? You said you play as like a drug dealer.
Yes.
Okay.
I played a drug dealer in the film, and at the time when I was doing it, I was really like living a double life, right? So
okay.
Through the movie, my wife at the time, she was pregnant, and I had a little boy. She didn't know nothing. So they ended up getting kidnapped, unknowns to, me, well, I got kidnapped, but I got surprised.
Wow.
They brought him in on me, and I was shocked.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm gonna leave y'all with.
Right. Like, don't give a spoiler and make me go watch it. So you gotta go see it. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to peek that out. So being, transitioning from music, it seems like it's somewhat kind of easy in a way, because when you're out and you rapping or singing, you own that platform,
Right.
And you're doing your videos. It's a form of acting, but not quite like a script.
No, it's totally different than a music video.
So how do you prepare for your role? Because just knowing where you come from, your background, not like the hood street like type stuff,
Right.
So how did you prepare for the role? Like,
well, with that, like I said, even with doing music, you got to remember your rhymes. So memory is the first thing with an actor. Then second is coming to character, and whoever you playing, you got to really fit into that character, right? Yeah. So falling into that character was kind of easy, growing up in the hood. It's typical black people, in the hood, California or something. Yeah. It's gangsters, and selling drugs and stuff like that. So it was easy, it wasn't hard at all, But once that camera rolled, it clicked. It really clicked. You know what I mean? So I kind of felt like I wouldn't even shoot no movie while I was doing it. Like, honestly.
Wow. So it just
I blocked all of it out.
Something that just kind of come with it.
Came naturally, yes.
Okay.
Yep. So that's another God gift talent I had that I didn't know. But, but before then, though, I had did stage plays too.
Okay. So you kind of been molded into this whole the entertainment business. Not just, even though we may take that for granted because it was elementary.
Right.
When you in talent shows, we think that's fun. Yeah. We're gonna pay the winner $50. And back then, $50 was a lot of money. What you give like 5, 6, 7, 8, or 10-year-old $50, that's a lot of money, and you going out and you doing your thing, just in the music industry. You're married.
Yes.
Beautiful wife.
Thank you.
Lovely family.
Yes.
Love your family.
All my babies,
just to kind of switch gears a little bit to Miss Crucial Love. I mean, what is it like? He's traveling a lot. He's doing a lot in the business, and I know you're like a big support for him. Wifeager. What's that called? Is that right? Wifeager, momager? Because your kids ain't too far behind y'all because they got talents too. Right. So it's like, wow. But how is that for you? How is it with you guys, with your relationships and stuff like that?
Well, me, myself, I've always loved music.
Okay.
So with him, it was just, we both love Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
We both are huge fans of James Brown.
Oh, sure.
Like,
watch out now.
We just love music. And so for him to, and I love him. So for anything that he wants to do, I'm going to always support him 100%.
Yeah.
And, anytime he needs to travel or anything like that.
Yeah.
Since we've been together, he always just takes me along with him.
Yeah.
You know,
That's just like that support, man.
He's like, no, I want you to come.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And she
Yeah.
come on along with me.
Absolutely. I mean, you
Yeah.
need that
And
more
I'm his
support.
biggest fan, so,
To pick it up. Yeah.
Put
You
this
can
up
hold it.
over here. I don't want to hold this in my
Yeah.
hand. I just want to like put it up so it's facing us as well.
Okay.
That's okay.
So go ahead. Go ahead.
but yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
So, you know, again, I'm his biggest fan. So everything that he does, you know, I'm going to support him 100%. And it's fun. It's fun watching him in the studio, being creative, coming up with all these different things. And sometimes I'll sit in the studio like, I don't know if I like how that sounds. And he's like, just trust me, just trust the process. And then it just comes out and it's like, wow, like you're a writer, you're a producer, you're
Absolutely.
singing, you're creating the hooks, like
Mhm.
you're doing it all. So I'm just like not just a big fan because he makes great music, but in the fact that I can actually watch the process
Yeah, that's awesome.
and how he gets into. I mean, because you know, he be in there and he gets to moving and going, and before I know it, I'm moving and going with them, and I'm like,
yeah, we got that jerk going.
yeah. And then when we hear it, it's just a great thing
Yeah.
to see, you know. So I'm a huge fan of just not, like I said, just the music, but just watching him get into that mode and just creative mode and putting everything together. Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I appreciate it. So we'll be right back in a few minutes. Gonna take a short break and we'll come back with Crucial and Crucial Love.
That's right.
All right. So y'all stay tuned. We'll be back. Gotcha. Okay.
I can set this up.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. He was trying to get the set it up.
No, we can't Facebook Live.
No, it's
No, we can't do none of that.
Oh, we can't do the YouTube on it.
Go to these cameras. Because you just start doing your stuff.
Oh, it'll start the
So when
okay.
the show open,
I'll send it
download
to you.
and add to your feed.
I'll send it to you.
I need him to talk close to you.
Oh, the mic is it low?
See this on that sign right there. See that sign right there?
Oh yeah, I didn't even see the sign on the thing. Okay, that's cool.
We try to pick a folk here, everybody's focus on.
Okay. So when we come back, I'm just gonna wrap up with them and then I'm gonna go to pass the mic. It's just like the fun stuff, like the industry, what's going on in the entertainment stuff.
We're trying to get you to talk on your mic. You good? It's weird.
Yeah.
You just talking in the mic.
I didn't know I was supposed to hold this. I'm sorry. But you can still hear me.
Okay, do I need to? I'm good. I'm
You good. But
oh,
you need to
okay.
get close.
All right, let me.
Get a pillow behind you.
Want a pillow behind you?
You want a pillow?
Yeah. Check that out.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
He said that's what the
Yeah.
fluff for. Get fluff, get comfortable, keep shoes out.
Yeah, it's good. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. So I still hear him talking. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, this is the real.
God is
business
good.
right here.
God is
Man,
good.
y'all have no
I love you so
idea.
much. Thank
Man.
God. God is good.
Oh my. He said we got 1 minute. I think he said we got 1 minute. Yeah, so we still getting everything situated with the everything set up because it's like it was fast. We were down the street
Mhm.
and they're selling building. So we got this one and it's like boom. And right at that time, we merged with TGN Network.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
God,
it
boy.
was- so when we come back, just kind of pass the mic now. This is my pass the mic time. We couldn't get everything set up. I don't know what was going on. I'm like, what happened? But we'll be ready.
Yeah.
We'll be ready. He's gonna cue me in. So, but anyway, I miss y'all.
I know, miss you too.
I miss y'all.
I'm sure trying to bring it back.
Yeah.
I think is he ready? I think he's ready. All right. Well, yeah, y'all. All right.
Here we go. 5, 4, phase on 3, 2, 1. On the flag. You're hot.
Welcome back to Ball Talk with Kim, your host, smoothing out the truth with hope. So I wanted to bring you guys back in again with Crucial Love and Miss Crucial Love and the artist Crucial.
What
So
it do,
I
what
wanted
it
to
do?
just jump right on in. He was just telling us a little bit before we went on break about, how he came about and how Crucial was born.
Right.
It's kind of interesting because I didn't know he could sing. Y'all, he could sing. He could sing. I'm gonna have to have him spit me. Yeah. See what we can do. What we got?
Yeah.
What we got? So I know this is a bit crazy, but you're an artist and sometimes you gotta be ready. Because somebody gonna want you to do something.
Yeah.
So you got a little taste, a sample of what you do. We could kind of hear you spit a little bar or two.
Yeah.
Get in the mic so we hear.
Okay.
just a bar or two. So we see.
All right.
I'm like Miss Crucial Love now. Like, hey,
right.
I might want to spit something. What we got?
All right. Killer you nigga, this time I the quick of my hands of us so that they're ready to get with in the top and the drop of the bomb. Let back in the press and the mic in the song. You know that I'm on. You know that I'm on. Yeah,
Okay, you gonna leave right there?
Yeah. I'm gonna leave it alone.
I don't know what he said, but I'm sure you put a nice beat to it. I catch it. I got it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got it. I'm gonna catch it. You just wait. But
I keep going now.
so,
I can't keep going, but I'm gonna leave it right there.
So, Christian, so what I wanted to just kind of go into right quick and just have a little fun in this segment of the show. I wanted to pull this into I'm gonna pass the mic per se.
Okay.
I'm the host, but y'all technically not just guests, you co-host as well.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pass the mic, and I want to just ask this question. You're in the entertainment business.
Okay.
You're the wife, of course. You know about the recent scandal. I hate this that's going on with her, Nia Long, and her longtime boyfriend. Or are they married? The recent episode with him, he just recently brought the team to championships or something like that. And it's a cheating scandal that went on with that. Were y'all aware of that? That was going on with them?
Well, I kind of came across it a little bit on Instagram, but all I know is she's very upset. Whatever happened, she's very upset. So I guess she had a lot of love and feelings for this guy, and he.
I mean, they've been together for a while. It's not like a couple of years. They got kids together and all that stuff too as well. So it's like that investment. And with that, it tears down relationships when you do things like that.
Right.
I was listening to the radio and I heard someone's mention something about, why the Beyonces and the Nia Longs and all them get cheated on. I said, it has nothing to do with the class. You a man. And I don't think it has anything to do with the beauty of the woman or the class of the woman. For him to do it, you're a man. I can't answer for a man. Why?
All right.
Like, why?
Well, okay. I'm gonna speak for the fellas. I feel like if you're a successful male, whatever you're doing, you got all these beautiful women around you. True enough. And let's say you are married, you got your beautiful wife and everything might be good at home and everything. But you got some women that's looking at that man and wanting that man, maybe try to flirt with that man, or wanting that man to give them a little time.
Yeah.
Across the board. But I really feel like the man tried to stay up so strong for so long. and the woman just, she slips in on him and he don't try to do it.
But why is okay? So here's the deal.
He breaks.
Like where I have the problem. They busy shining the spotlight on him and what he's doing. Nobody's saying anything about the woman.
Right.
Like, okay, so who is this chick? Who is her? Okay, did I say that right?
Yeah,
grammatically.
Right. Yeah, you said it right.
Who is her?
Yeah.
Who this one? How about who that woman? Who is her?
All right.
Like nobody talks about that, but they're bashing him because of one, who he's associated with and who he is, right? That's what makes it the scandal. I think, right?
Right.
Well, and I think with that being said, is that women got to be very careful about what they do
Right.
because at the end of the day, the reason why no one's probably and this is the first time I've heard about this story, so this is
Oh,
just
wow,
my
yeah.
outside opinion looking in.
Yeah.
Nobody pays attention to a side chick. They just don't.
They don't.
Oh, wow.
Nobody pays it. I mean, who are you? You're a side chick.
Wow.
We're more interested in is what he did and
Who
how
he
his
did it
wife
to.
is taking, yeah,
Yeah.
and how she's taking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and as far as the man goes, like my husband said, there is a lot of temptation out there.
It is.
Yeah.
You know, there is
is.
a lot of temptation out there. And not just on the men's side. I'm sure there's women in the
Mhm.
industry
Oh yeah,
That-
they go through it bad.
that
Yeah.
you
It's
know
like
Yeah.
a double standard with the women too.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you got the
when
oh,
women
man.
does it, we're just called all type of names,
Yeah.
but anyways, you know, like my husband stated earlier, he always puts God first.
Yeah.
And see, and if you know God, you know that we're taught that our flesh can be weak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you stay strong in God, strong and keeping God first and ahead of
Yeah.
your family, your marriage, your life, everything.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
then
You're less likely. Not saying that you won't be tempted, but you're less
You're
likely
aware.
to yield or give into temptation. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, I love black love. I like all love. Everybody, the love is just love. What it is, you know, to have that.
Oh yeah.
Now,
Okay, Crucial, where it coming from? Come
now,
on with it.
now, what I got to say is, I thank God for my wife and my
Yeah.
family so much. It's undeniable and it's crazy because
Yeah, yeah.
without this woman's support, I can't be that Superman in music the way I want to be. Believe me.
Awesome. That says a lot. You know, that says
That
a lot.
support that she gives me, I feel like I can conquer the world, and it shows right now. I can conquer the world.
Absolutely, absolutely. You got it behind
Yeah.
every strong man.
Yeah.
Who the
Yeah.
backbone? You
Yeah.
got that
Hey.
strong
Yeah.
woman. You gotta have it
Yeah.
because if you're not, you'll
My-
fall to anything. I
My
mean,
best friend, my
Yeah.
sister, she's my everything. But
absolutely.
and not alone with that. Speaking on that, I mean, Miss Crucial Love over here, we got a song together called "Back It Up."
Oh. Wait a minute. Wait, she did say she can spit a couple of bars.
Yeah.
No,
Not
no.
spit, but she
Yeah,
can
she-
do a little something.
Don't let her fool you.
Listen,
She-
let me
Eddie-
just
Eddie
tell you
Murphy
the
voice,
story
another
behind
fool.
that. Okay. I am the firstborn girl.
Wow.
I have two brothers behind me and a baby sister.
Mhm.
But my brother that's like literally just 3 years younger than me. I am the only girl, and he has all his friends over all the time, and they're always rapping. And like my husband said, you know, when Bone Thugs and Harmony came out, they were always like
Mhm.
rapping Bone Thugs and Harmony. So I started doing that as well, and then I started singing. What's the young lady's name from Louisiana that sang the hook on Thuggish Ruggish Bone?
Latasha.
Natasha.
Yeah,
She's from Louisiana. She's
yeah,
from
she-
Shreveport,
yeah, she
right?
from Shreveport. Yep.
Okay.
Give her some props.
All right,
Thank you.
Shreveport.
So I
Yes,
was
indeed.
singing her part while my brothers and his friends was rapping Bone Thugs and Harmony's
Yeah.
part. And then I kind of got interested in it. So my little nickname in high school was Lady K.
Okay, lady.
I made the mistake of telling my husband,
Oh, it was a rap.
You
It's a
now
rap.
you got a whole rap single husband.
yes,
And you done messed around. Now I know he's
just
probably
in
the back of his mind
conversation.
Yeah.
thinking about
Yeah.
hooks. Like, what I need to go find somebody for? It's right here. Come on with it,
So
girl.
Exactly. And so then he has me in the studio, and I'm like, you know, without giving my age, that was a long time ago. So I'm like,
not to cut you off, but
Go
let
ahead,
me
baby.
tell the story how this song
okay,
came
go
about.
ahead, babe.
So check it out, bam. With this song, I came across the track or whatever, and it was jamming. I'll never forget. Woke up there, it was Saturday morning, you know, going through my beats, and I came across them. I was like, oh, I'm like, ooh, yeah. She sleep. She don't even know I'm up. I'm jamming.
The head
Oh,
going. You
man,
the
I got
head
a
going
fire
to
song I'm
sleep.
finna write to this here. So while she sleep, I'm writing the hook. You know what I'm saying? With my headphones in. So by the time about 1 or 2 that evening, I jump in the studio, record the hook, record my verse, unknowing to her. Okay, say, babe, come here real quick. Let me let you hear something real quick.
Uh-huh.
So she come back there, put them on, she listens. And I hear got the bump. She said, oh, I like this. Come on, here go hard, babe. I said, yeah, you finna go on the second verse.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, I'm not. Yes, you is, babe. So yeah, go on,
What
sit
do you
down.
mean?
Go on, sit down. Get the writing, and I'll holler at you in about 30, 45 minutes, maybe I'll be back.
Oh, he became the husband.
Yeah.
Listen, I am not a rapper.
Yeah,
I
threw
will
it on.
never
I
proclaim
threw
to
it on
be
and I
one.
ran out the room. Undeniable on everything.
My father used to entertain and perform Michael Jackson. You would think Michael Jackson just hopped into his body and just took over. Yes.
Yeah.
And my mother can sing,
Okay.
and she's always danced, and she writes poetry.
Okay.
I mean, she had folders
That's what the
full
greatest-
of poetry.
That's where it come
So
from.
that's all. And I'm like, well, can you at least help me a little bit? And he's like, nope, I'm just gonna leave you in here. And I'm like, so he taught me how to like rewind and play and everything on his part. And I'm just kind of listening to him. And I just kind of rolled off of him. And actually Back It Up is our second song.
Yeah, we got
Shake
another song
It
called Shake It.
Oh,
is
I
our
like that
first
song.
song.
I
Yeah.
heard that. I wish the soundbite was on. I
Yeah.
was like, okay, everybody got to hear that because
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
shoot.
yeah, mother, hard too.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that's like one of those.
Yeah.
You can't help but move. Sometimes it's gonna work it out.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's what's up. That's what's up.
Going out there and do our thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
That's what's up.
we just had fun doing that and everything. And it again, I'm a fan of how he puts everything together. So what is he doing? He's like, I need you to put more energy into it. And I'm like,
Oh yeah, I was
Okay,
coaching her when
cool.
she
So
was
I'm
recording the verse. Yeah, I
in
just
there and I'm
gave her the steps, coaching her and stuff.
trying to get more
Put the
hyped
energy
up
in
because
there,
I
yeah,
still love to
energy.
dance and
Right.
party and
Gotta
stuff.
dance.
So I'm in there like,
Yeah.
okay, digging in, and it turned out. Both songs turned out pretty great. In the second song, I did pay homage to our clubs and to our ladies in Des Moines, Iowa, which I am from. Shouts out to Des Moines, Iowa.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Go put it on the map.
Yeah, that's right.
A lot of talent there as well.
Yes, yes.
My husband was born at.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes,
That's
yes.
right.
Wow.
The Louisiana
awesome.
raised.
I know it's that blood. It's in the blood. It's in the genes. In the genes.
Now-
you can't help it.
Now, speaking on that, you just made me think about something. Now, with my mother as well, she was a modern professional dancer when she was growing up. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. On everything,
So
and
she's
she
doing a
acted a
lot.
little bit too.
So she did do. So
Yes.
she's in it. So it's
So that's
just
what.
branded
Yeah,
in
it
y'all, both
runs
of
through my
y'all,
blood.
mom,
Yeah,
dad.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
And also my father, he wrote songs and sung as well too. Yes, indeed.
It's
It's in my
different. That's
bloodline.
what it
Yeah,
is.
it's just
That creativity.
Mhm.
I think everybody has that creativity. It's just tapping into it.
Right.
And knowing that, hey, I can do all things.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Not trying to go biblical, anything like that, but that's just pretty much what it is. You can do all things.
All
Right.
things.
You can be whatever you want to be.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
even speaking with that, I know we're probably getting close to wrapping up here in a minute, but just with that, understanding you're much older in the game.
Mhm.
We have the NBA Melanie. I don't know none of these.
NBA young boy.
Lord,
Yeah.
forgive me for these.
Mhm.
I don't know much. My kids.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
y'all, our kids. Like,
Oh,
I'm like, what did he just say?
Huh? Yes.
Like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like I'm like in a I'm trapped in a time capsule because
Right.
the music that they putting out now.
Oh yeah,
I'm
it's
just
totally
like,
different. It's a whole
Who this
change of
is?
Oh, yeah.
generation music out here right now.
Yeah.
It's totally different.
Yeah, and you don't really know, and they promote so much, and being an artist, I feel like, and I don't know if it was Kobe Bryant or someone said I'm no role model
Mhm.
when kids look up to basketball players, football players, they look up to artists,
Right.
and I think as an artist, you should have a greater duty of responsibility. To
Absolutely.
make sure that what you putting out now
Yeah.
is gonna be the consequence for your
Yeah.
kids later.
Yes.
That stuff will come back and bite you.
Yeah, it will.
It
will.
Absolutely.
With recent Kim Kardashian ordeal with the sex scandal stuff. and you know, and her kids finding out about it or maybe seeing it. I don't know the whole story behind that, but I think as a artist or anyone on that type of platform, or just in general,
right.
you have the greater
Responsibility.
responsibility.
Yeah.
You know, because you putting this in these kids' heads. So
right.
if that's all they know and they look up to you, they idolizing these things that you're doing.
Right.
You walking around, gun, your pants sagging, you talking crazy to women, and you know, you treating them like anything, you know.
I call this new music generation right now. I call it psych music. That's what I call it.
Psych
Yeah.
music. Like,
Yes. And the reason why I call it psych music because whatever they listen to is getting soaked in their brain.
of
And
course.
they follow exactly what
What
they've
it
been
said.
saying on this record.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's why I call it psych music.
So just being your music does send out positive energy
Yeah.
and positive messages about like, hey, look, I'm here and this is what I do. This is my life, my everyday.
Right.
You know, and I think some, you know, where some grew up at, the reason why they able to spit those type of lyrics
Right.
like that, that's where they grew up. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's right.
No.
You know, it's
No.
like, look, you put it out there, you want people to know, yeah, you from the hood, the set
Mhm.
and stuff like that. But do you have to talk about killing somebody on the block every other line in a song?
Yeah, it's
you know,
I guess it's part of the how they was raised or either growing up in the hood. Maybe in that hood they was growing up so bad, that's the only thing they know to talk about.
yeah, it's crazy.
And I just think that their message is turned around, you know, because we had who do we have? NWA,
Tupac, we had
and they
who else?
also rapped it.
Big
Snoop
and Small,
Dogg,
Oh, yeah.
Snoop Dogg,
you know,
Big and
Well, yeah,
Small.
they
rap
rap-
so harsh
yeah.
too
yeah,
during that
and they
time.
rapped about, but it was more of let's as a people get our strength back. Let's
Right.
take our power back.
Right.
Let's you know, rise above this.
Yeah.
Whereas nowadays, they're more glorifying
The violence.
the
Yeah.
violence.
Yeah.
Where in our era they were rapping about the violence, but they're like ice tea, you know, like let's get up out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
isn't right.
Yeah.
This is what they're doing to us, and let's let it be enough. Tupac, you know, he didn't really degrade. You know, he had a few songs, but he didn't really degrade women.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, you know, with the Brenda had a baby, and
yeah.
you know, and
Uplifting
why do
music.
we call our
Yeah.
women, you
The
know,
B
out of
words and
word,
stuff
you
like
know,
that,
things
yeah.
like that.
Right.
You know, but right now I think that they're glorifying it, and with our beautiful young ladies that are coming out and they're artists,
It's
they're
like
kind of
they're the tough girl, that type thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
They
and
have
they're
a lot of
kind of
that.
glorifying, because I've seen so many videos with young ladies with big guns in the
Yeah.
Yeah.
videos.
It
Crazy.
tripped
And
me
it's
out.
like,
yeah.
what are we what is the world coming to at this point? You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, and it's really crazy because you know it's scary now with our generation because the kids don't they spit out what they see. As I hear my kids trying to translate for me sometimes.
Yeah.
And one of the part of it is they'll send me a text. They know I can't stand text. Don't text me. If you text me, you better make sure I can read at least one of them words.
Spell out every word.
Yeah.
Spell out every
Yeah.
word like I
And
do.
They have this chopped up language, and I'm sitting there going, "What is it, boy? Tell me what. Call me right now. Call me now.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does this mean? They say stuff
All
like,
these
"Come on, bitch."
short
What,
abbreviations.
what,
What's
what,
up, bitch?
what is BTW?
Well,
On
yeah,
everything.
My kids are like, by the way, mom.
Yeah.
what is
I
this?
don't know.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
You know, and it's really crazy because now, even in interviews, them going, they have jobs now. They're young, they have jobs, and going into interviews, I have to remind them, look, the interviewer, you
Right.
know, is
Right.
just as young as they are,
Right.
and this is not cool, man. I can't do that.
Nah.
And I'm like, is he sagging? And he worked for corporate? What's going on
Yeah.
here?
I'm telling you, it's a
And
new
the
age.
kids talking
New
this,
time.
this language, I'm just like in awe. Like, what is happening here? You know, so I ask the kids all the time, like, what do these words mean? Like, can you write a full sentence? Like, I need you to write a full sentence.
Yeah.
Just a full line. Tell me where you from in one line.
Give me a breakdown.
And I feel like we need to try to tap back into our school systems. You know, we were just talking about this not too long ago.
Yeah.
We had a couple of people at the house and we were discussing this with them, but they nowadays they're no longer learning how to sign their names
Oh no,
yeah,
they
took-
have to
yeah,
or
write.
they-
writing
they
in
took that clean out of
cursive.
school.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh well, it's because everything is electronics. Well, you still have to sign on an electronic pad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
when we were in school, we were taught how to fill out envelopes, whether we was writing a Christmas list to Santa Claus or a love letter to our parents.
Yeah.
You know, we were taught where our address and name goes and where the,
Yeah.
you know, the sender and
Yeah.
the receivers.
Yeah.
You know, our children aren't taught that. Like I literally had to break out little cursive books and everything that you buy from the store and
Yeah.
teach my children. You
Gotta
know,
write
like
'em. Yeah. It's like you teaching your 8th and 7th and 8th grader or
Yeah.
even your junior and senior how to
Mhm.
sign their
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
I'm like, do you know how to write a check?
Yeah, I'm
Like,
gonna say
seriously?
you got to sign your check one day. You got to fill out money orders.
You
know?
gotta read a
Orders.
contract,
yeah,
man.
contract one day.
And you
Yeah,
gotta sign that
all all
contract.
that, yeah,
It was like,
yeah,
that's I need you to sign right here. Put your
Right,
name right here.
right. You be like, what?
I-
Excuse
I-
me, how you
What
do that?
mean?
Yeah,
Let me talk. Let me
Yeah.
talk to my mama.
Right.
Or they just go and just start signing their name and
right,
stuff like what,
right.
what,
No,
what is that? I can't read that. If I can't read it, I know you can't.
right.
So you know, but yeah,
Exactly.
it's getting crazy. The whole industry's getting really crazy now. But we have to keep our kids covered.
That's right.
Mhm.
Always,
You know, and
always.
I really appreciate you. I follow you a lot, and you know, and both of you, and I appreciate the fact that even though you stay with it, like, hey, we got to stay with this
Oh, yeah,
generation
we got to.
because we get lost.
Yeah,
in
most
it,
definitely, we
you
got to.
know, every now and again, my kids still get whippings. 16.
Oh,
Yeah, I still whip them.
yeah. Ain't nothing
I
wrong with
did.
it. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Don't call the popos on me.
Yeah,
Get-
ain't
Hey,
nothing wrong
yes,
with
you
get
do call
them-
them because they know you. Once they pick up and dial 911, it's over.
Yeah,
It's over for
yeah.
you. But
Yeah.
yeah, but I still get on to them because I'm like, hey, this is not what this is. I would rather do it than let the
And,
world do it.
on
You
everything.
know,
Exactly.
You
No, I
know,
agree.
because it's
Exactly.
like,
For
man,
sure.
I brought you here. I know what it took to bring you here.
Right.
So guess what? Before I give them that freebie,
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah.
take you out of here.
Oh yeah. That was the
And-
saying. My mom tell me that all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I brought you in. I'll take you out.
Take you out.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, so I think again we have to have that greater duty and responsibility for our kids and
Right.
keep pouring that positivity into our kids as well
Right.
because they're
Right.
going through
Got
a
to.
lot as well.
You don't know
And
how
we
many-
have to
Yeah.
definitely break it down to them because we
Yeah.
get so caught up in our lives and work and
Mhm.
world that we forget that hey, that they got a whole world over there too.
Yeah, they do.
They go to
Yeah.
school, the pressure that they have to go through
Yeah.
every day, and
Yeah.
we're in passing all the time, and we
Right.
have to remember how was your day, what's going on,
Yeah.
you know.
Learn.
Yeah.
You know, they'll be sitting in a room somewhere plotting to go shoot up something, and you don't
Yeah.
even know
You don't
No.
even know.
because they being bullied.
But it's why you
know,
gotta
or
talk. That's
something
why
like
you gotta
that.
talk to your kids. You know,
Yeah.
all the time. They need to talk to you. You know, ask them if they ain't saying them. You go force yourself in there and make them talk to you.
And not
Yeah.
just by and not just asking them, you know, well, is another kid at school bothering you? Is there
Right.
anything you need to tell mama, you know, or daddy, you know? But there's a lot of teachers that I've had to go to the school and straighten
Wow.
out because like and I would tell them, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. That's a form of bullying.
Yeah.
You calling my
Mhm.
child out in
Well,
the
how-
middle
how
of the
old is the teacher, though?
classroom
How old a teacher?
about my age, maybe even a little
they're
bit older.
Yeah.
Yeah. And well, and that's what I was going to say. It's so sad
Some people
because
don't grow up
you
neither.
don't know how many adults, mothers that are our age, that are talking down to their children. And then when they have children,
Yeah.
they're talking down to their babies. Their babies 1 and 2 years
Yeah.
old. Get over here, you little
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, or
It's
something like
crazy
that,
and stuff,
you know,
yeah.
and just
Yeah.
calling my, you know, but the apple doesn't fall too far from a tree. So
Yeah.
Correct.
you got to teach your children, you know, that love and respect and to respect each other in the house.
Yep. Starts from home.
That
first.
way, when they go out into the world, they're respecting that person's
Or the elderly person.
privacy or
Mhm.
Yeah.
their things or anything like that. But I have seen a lot of adults, and teachers and just people that are over them. They bully our kids out here. And then when the parents come, you know, a lot of parents are thinking, well, this adult isn't going to lie on my child,
They
so I'm
will
just
lie.
going to
They
get
kinda
on
go
my
with it.
child. And now
Yeah.
your child is even in more
They lie.
distress.
They'll lie.
Yeah.
I'll look at listen, I know my children so well that I'll be like looking at the teacher like, or another adult like,
Yeah.
and then I'll look at my child like, and what happened? Because
Yeah,
I
you
can look
have
at my
to-
child and
we know.
tell,
Yeah,
we
we
know.
made we just
You
we're
know?
not crazy to it either. We know when
Yeah.
they act different around their friends
Right.
than they do around us. So
Right,
we know
right.
how far that goes.
That'll
We
go.
know.
And
we
our
know.
children got to know that we will protect them, from other people that are our age that
Yeah.
unfortunately will still in this day and time bully a child.
Yeah.
And I think that helps our kids out knowing, because my kids will say it in a minute. You yelling at me like that, but wait till my mom come around this corner.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah.
Don't let me go get my dad.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
right.
so yeah.
But I much love and respect. Just hang in there with your kids. Keep doing what you're doing.
Most definitely.
Keep
Always.
pushing that positive word out here.
That's right.
And just for people to
Will
know,
do.
how can people, if they want to hear your music, sample your music, where can we find Crucial? Where can they get Crucial?
All right. Everybody, I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, you name it. Type in Crucial Williams. Or
Okay.
better yet, just Google my name. Crucial Williams. Crucial Williams with an S. The movie that I'm in, the music that I got, albums, everything, my YouTube, everything. Crucial Williams, it'll pop up. Make sure y'all subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, fan page, all that.
Yes, absolutely. Well,
Also, sorry, I got a new song coming out. It's called Drop on the Op. It's coming soon. My latest album is doing pretty good. It's called Release from My Thoughts. Like I said, once you Google my name, all it'll pop up. But make sure y'all check out my albums, man.
Okay.
Got a lot of more stuff coming.
all right.
So
Well,
just
keep
keep
it
up with
pushing
me,
out
for
there. We
sure.
need that energy. We need that energy. So we're gonna wrap it up today. I am so thankful for my guest today.
Appreciate you.
First
as well.
podcast. Awesome. I so appreciate you guys for coming out and joining us, and definitely welcome you to come back again. Okay.
Thank
I definitely
you.
welcome you to come back again. And with anything else, I would like to say to everyone, thank you for tuning in. You will hear this again.
Yeah.
You will this again.
CrucialWilliams.com.
Thank you so much. And with that being said, we're gonna take it out of here. Have a good one. See you
Peace.
next week.
I hope